In vuur en bloed vind ek my nou, soos elke boer en kind en vrou. 'n oormag kwyl nou oor ons land.
A faraway war. A clash of ideologies. And some of the biggest battles fought on African soil since World War II. For 23 years, 5 Western nations, members of the Soviet bloc, and 2 superpowers were locked into a war never formally declared. The South African Defense Force pitted against communist Angolans, Swapo, Cubans, and Russians. It all began in 1966. What started in Southwest Africa, today known as Namibia, spread north into Angola, becoming more and more complicated as more and more armies became involved. The South African Defense Force's list of enemies grew as FAPLA, the armed wing of the MPLA, entered the conflict, backed by the Soviets and the Cubans.
The media was asked and stopped from publicizing what we were doing in Angola.
If you don't declare a war, then you're not supposed to make war. But although the politicians, governments, stopped declaring war, they didn't stop committing their forces to war.
I could see on American television how our troops were fighting their way north in the direction of Rwanda with great success.
The only guys who could operate there without causing undue lifting of eyebrows to South Africa were these Angolans of mine, you know, the 2 battalion guys.
Once the draft started, every able-bodied white South African male was called up for service. They were forced to adapt, both physically and emotionally.
I was really impressed with the commitment and dedication of the part-time force soldiers. I could not believe that a person have a professional task or job that he must do in the daytime to support his family, and he was still prepared to go 3 months with his regiment to the border and do border duties.
Known as the Reckies. Their missions were secret and clandestine, and exceptionally dangerous.
The next moment was crocodiles that grabbed me from behind, came in between my legs, grabbed hold of me and took me down to the river bottom. I thought to myself, is this the way I'm going to die?
After over 2 decades of conflict, the war reached a climax at the Battle of the Lamba River. Angolan and Cuban soldiers, along with their Russian advisors, advanced with 80 tanks and supporting artillery, determined to destroy UNITA's stronghold at Jamba.
Then they mounted the offensive of all offensives.
Tussen bosse en bome, tussen grense wag ons almal vermore. Maar op 18 was ons almal verlore. Hoe kan ons verstaan? En wie weet ons lewe, wat net God alleen weet waaroor ons bewe. Want op 18 wou ons almal net lewe. Net een slag toe was jou lewe verby. Roep jy na my, roep jy my terug na die kaplyn, my vriend. Deur die jare het sê jy hoor hoe God na jou roep. Toes dit als verby. Na al die jare ver verlore duivels rond in ons dade. Met soldate leef met grense so skare. Hoe kan ons verstaan? Want die bos vreet